So here it is. Quite the gathering for the execution. Must be one of the very few pieces of entertainment they get in this hovel of a town.
Zoltan. Dandelion, my informer.
Just great.
What's the plan?
We improvise.
No killing.
Improvising is...
We'll take care of this, Triss.
Sometimes a bit risky.
Geralt! Geralt! Over here! Help!
Dandelion! The Bard and Zoltan, my dwarven buddy. We saw them in the first game, got to know them, and they were good friends. So we better help them out of this little sticky situation they find themselves stuck inside of. And if you know where that quote's from...
Step back!
You're doing very well.
What are they going to hang for? They don't look dangerous.
The charge is collusion with a Scoia'tael.
Dandelion, an elven spy?
The Bard's hanging for debauchery.
What?
The
Debauchery?
sentence was he's to hang for debauchery.
And a sentence is nothing to scoff at!
Come on. Who hasn't committed a bit of debauchery in their time? Surely it's not a haggable offence. This cannot be justice.
Are you serious? Listen here, people. Is profligacy now a punishable offence in the free kingdom of Temeria? Or are we in Nilfgaard?
And piss off, freak! Or you'll have me to deal with. Think of the common folk. You're spoiling their fun.
Well, a freak he may be, but he speaks true. Debauchery's one of my favourite pastimes, but I don't want a noose placed round my neck for pursuing it.
The soldier boys paid us a visit or two, though we didn't have much fun.
Away with you, Margot! Go back to your brothel.
Time to go? Fine. But hear this, people. He sure liked to parade about, but his Willie wouldn't come to attention.
Oh dear.
Stop the execution.
Shut your trap. The singer's to hang and he will hang. This is a decent town. Whores and witches notwithstanding.
Watch your words, guardsman! I don't know witches, but Margot's a decent woman!
Shut it, all of you! Or I'll not vouch for what I'll do.
Thinks he's tough, showing off his balls. Don't fret, people. I've seen the rot on them.
Oh no.
I'm warning you for the last time, Margot!
You wouldn't hit a lady.
You're no lady!
Look
Beat
here,
Laredo's lackeys!
assaulted an officer!
Should have stuck with the woman, pal. I'll show you no mercy.
Go
Ooh!
One more deviant! You freak! Want to squirm with the others? Oh, look here out!
Oh my god.
Assaulted an officer! You freak! Want to squirm with the others?
Quite the beatdown. Oh. But too late to save her. Whoa, and one more for good luck. Oof! Well, looks like playtime's over.
What the hell is going on here? I said, what the arse fuck is going on? I'd like to report. Out of my sight, Clover. A few ploughing bandits and you can't even hang them. And you, stay calm, hands off your sword. Our scaffold embraces speeches and hangings. Which will it be?
We'll start with speeches, I think. And you can introduce yourself.
Are you in command here?
Forgive me. Bernard Laredo, commander of Port Flotsam. Yes, I rule this brothel.
Your people started it. Short fuses, some of them.
What do I care? They started, but you finished.
Yes, I finished in style.
I had to defend my friends. Will you release them?
Terrible choice of friends, Witcher. I'd rather give you a thief. Relax. I'm joking. I hate thieves. We can put
Me
on
too.
another show. Bloody and serious this time, mind you. Or we can come to an understanding.
Meaning?
Give me a minute, Witcher. Listen here. You may have heard rumours of the tragic events that transpired during the siege of Lavalette Castle. Sadly, they are true. King Foltest is dead. It's likely that Scoia'tael had a hand in this heinous murder. So you see, none of you can feel safe. That is why today, wagons with armaments will roll out into Flotsam's streets. I hereby declare a state of emergency. Await orders. Prepare to fight. And ready yourselves to avenge your fallen king. Now disperse. Go to your homes.
Okay. Does that mean my friends are free?
What about them?
They'll not hang for now. Let's say I'm reconsidering their cases. The scaffold's no place for civil conversation. We'll talk at my home. Your friends are free for the time being, but they're not to leave town. Come after dusk. I'll be busy till then. There's one more thing. Welcome to Flotsam, Witcher.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
They were really going to hang us. I don't know. I didn't mean to torch that watchtower.
Everything's all right, Dandelion.
Watchtower?
Let's get out of here.
I thought it was debauchery.
We owe you, Geralt. Thank you. Time to hit the tavern. Come on, Dandelion, you need a stiff drink. And while we're at it, I'll tell you an edifying tale of local hypocrisy that conceals lechery neath a veneer of courtesy. Except nothing can hide the stench.
Want to run that past me again, Zoltan? What did they say? Lechery? Hypocrisy? I can't remember. Under a veneer of courtesy. Quite the mouthful. Well, look at them one by one heading into the inn. What better way to celebrate living for a little bit longer than drinking a few rounds of ale. But before we do, let's head to the notice board, shall we, and pick up some quests.
A notice board. Might find something interesting here.
As in the first game, side quests are contained on the notice board, and they are usually quests that involve slaying monsters for rewards. Easy money. In the Endrega contract, faced with the insolence and bestial menace of the creatures known as Endregas and concern for the people, Commandant Bernard Laredo has decided to post a bounty for the extermination of these creatures. If we rid them, or if we rid this town of those awful beasts, we will be listed in the town chronicles as a true hero. And a generous reward, of course. Always a sweetener to the deal, bit of coin. Also another contract to rid the trading post of Neckers. Rewarded with a bulging pouch of orange, again, always nice. And a priest will be paid to conduct prayers in my name for 28, just 28 days? Could they stretch to 56? I could always use a good prayer or two. Rid me of my sins. Forgive me, Lord, for I have sinned. Proclamation of a pardon for Dmitri. Let it be known that the bandit Dmitri has repented and asked forgiveness for his heinous deeds. Commandant Laredo, known for his mercy, has absolved him of his offences and accepted him back into society. Hereby all arrest warrants and bounties are now lifted. Lucky him. Also a contract here to kill a degenerate troll lurking near the ruined bridge. We can defeat the troll by any means necessary, and we will be generously rewarded. And finally, head a tangle of forest weeds, chin lined, well, according to that woman, that could be the case for Geralt, chin lined with river reeds, Flotsam's barber awaits. Full range of barbershop services on offer, including beard shearing, close shaves, bloodletting, popping and draining of boils, and haircuts, all at affordable prices. Teeth extracted by the smith across the way. Come see me in my bookshop. Peruse old tomes while you wait. Correct me if I'm wrong, but getting a haircut by a bookkeeper does not sound like something I should be doing. Stick to selling books, pal. Stay away from those clippers. And so, once again, we find ourselves in somewhere where we can pour alcohol down our necks. And one good thing about Witcher 1, which I hope continues into The Witcher 2, is the music. I love a game with good music, and The Witcher 1 had some really catchy music, especially the tavern music, so I'm hoping that it's the same case in this game. I think a good musical score in a game always enhances the experience. So, we're going to sell our excess wares. I'm going to keep the Temerian sword though. And I'm going to keep also the Blue Stripes combat jacket, but sell the rest. I'm going to sell the mutagens. And everything else I can pretty much keep. I think. So lots of soldiers' orders, and of course the junk. Gets us up to 492 gold pieces. Excellent. So before we go speaking with our friends, just a couple of things that we need to carry out first. First of all, we need to store away our crafting items.
Look at that, Peeper.
So as I said, all I'm going to store away is the crafting items. Now I'm going to store away the crafting items that are solely crafting items, because some crafting items also double up as alchemy ingredients or even weapon upgrades. So I'm going to keep those in my inventory, just getting rid of items that are purely for crafting, like cloth. And iron ore, and leather, and oil, red meteorite ore, timber and twine, yellow ore. All the rest of these things double up as other things. Stow away my Blue Stripes combat jacket and my Temerian sword. So my carry capacity is still 300, and I'm now down to £65 on person, which means I can fill my boots with lots of loot. So the downstairs part of the inn is the seedier part. We have dice poker, we have boxing, and perhaps more importantly, you might say, we have the brothel.
Ever heard of doing it Witcher and Striggett style?
No, tell me.
He downs a flask, tries to get it on, falls fast asleep, and she wakes up a virgin in the morning.
Everyone's a comedian, right? Okay. So we shall return to the seedier part of the tavern in the evening time. For now, it is... what time is it? It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. So far too early for such underhanded acts. So stay tuned for a session of The Witcher 2 After Hours, when we get down and dirty with some less than savoury activities. But for now, we'll keep it wholesome and stick to some arm wrestling.
You look strong. Care for a little contest?
Why not? Maximum wager, because nothing less will suffice. Come on, Buster! You gotta work harder than that if you want to beat me! Easy. Easy pickings, I say.
Too strong for me. Here's what you're owed. You ought to give Wiry Wilkes a shot.
Wiry Wilkes. Look at him, stepping up, as if he's going to be a challenge for Geralt.
You'll not have an easy time with me.
You sure? You look ill. Look like you need a good meal. In fact, I'm reluctant to arm wrestle you. I might rip your arm right out of the socket. Once again, maximum wager. And off we go. Okay, let's test your metal, Wiry Wilkes. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, look at his strain. Look at his face.
Strong man you are. Here's your coin. You should take on Big Max.
Big Max, eh?